Okay. I forgot to, I'm just talking to everybody. I forgot, this is lesson 10-2, day 2. Here are your two equations. I'm not going to go over this because I forgot to record this. Anyways, write these two equations down or look at them. This is when the vertex moves from 0, 0 to somewhere else. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. All right. Guys, you have to sketch. You have to get really good at sketching. Find the equation is what we're doing in this example. Of the parabola with the vertex 1, -2 and a focus at 3, -2, put them down. Wherever they tell you to go, put them down. Vertex 1, -2. Somewhere around here. Okay. Focus. The focus is 3, -2. 1, 2, 3, -2, focus. Okay. I always find writing the ordered pairs down helps, so I'm going to do that. 1, -2. Okay, so there is the vertex, there is the focus. Do you know which way the parabola goes? Right, left, up, down?
Right.
Yeah, it wraps around. It wraps. It goes around the focus. So it's going right. If it goes right, which equation am I going to work with up here?
The first one.
The first one, because it says y. I agree. This is the one we're going to work with. This one we don't care about. Okay, I got to tell you though, before I cross it out, I made a mistake. It's not x minus k squared. It's x. What's it supposed to be? Isn't this supposed to be minus h? And this one is supposed to be y minus k. Just so you know, I made a mistake on my notes. But we're not looking at this equation because that's a parabola that goes up or down. We're looking at this equation. All right, so let's come over here and write the equation. Here we go. It says y minus k squared and equals 4p times x minus h. Well, the h and the k, hk is the vertex. Right here. Just plug them in. Somebody tell me what to write. Y what? Minus 2. Okay. Equals 4 times p times x minus 1. Just fill in the vertex. The only thing I have left to do is fill in this p value right there, and I'm done. What's the p value though? From the vertex to the focus is how far? 2. So your p value is 2. Remember, start at the vertex, go to the focus. I went right, it's positive. So put a 2 here, guys, which you know is 8 times x minus 1 equals y plus 2 squared. I'm done. They told me to write the equation. I'm all done. Did they tell me to sketch it? Look up there. I can't see. No? Okay. They didn't tell you to sketch it. So, guess what? We're going to sketch it. I want to sketch it. I know what you're saying. You're saying, I don't want to sketch it. But we're going to anyways. So, how do I sketch it? Find 3 points. Vertex, got it, right here. What else?
Focus.
The focal width. So the focal width is up that way, down that way. How far up and down, I don't know. I'll just put one here for now and one here. One thing I do know about each one of these points. Which value do I know? The what? Yeah, I know the focus is 3. 3 to the right. I should know this one's 3. And I should know this one's 3. Which means put 3 into your equation and solve for y and y. There's 2 y's. Okay. So here I go. I'm coming over here. Y plus 2 squared. So the y value I don't know. 8 times what?
3.
X minus 1. 3 minus 1. Now your job is to solve for y. Alright, so that's y plus 2 squared. This is 2 times 8, 16. Square root of both sides. Y plus 2 equals what? No one's going to say it. I don't know why. Plus or minus 4. Solve for y. Get the minus 2 over. So it's 4 minus 2 and negative 4 minus 2. What comes out? 2 and what? Negative 6. Hey, you guys, these answers are coming out so nice. Do you think they keep coming out nice the whole time? No, you're going to start getting square root of 5. You're going to get some ugly numbers coming, but it's okay. Just work with them, okay? All right, here we go. Come back up. I'm going to go with this one being the, what was it, 2? 2 and negative 6, okay. So this must be 3, 2 this way. Call that 2. And the other one must be what? Call that negative 6, I guess. All right. With graph paper, it's so much easier to actually make that work. Okay? Good? All right. Okay, here's our last slide. You are going to be asked to put, to write the equation in standard form about, I don't even know, 4 or 5 times. So when they say rewrite this equation in standard form, you have to know which one you're picking from. Is it the y minus k squared, or is it the x minus h squared? Look at this one. Which one is squared?
Y.
Y. You have to go. To get it in standard form, you'd have to pick this one. Y plus k squared equals 4p times x minus h. There you go. You have to get this equation to look like that equation. Why? Because if it's written like this, you can pull out the vertex. And that's really all you care about. Can I pull out the vertex?
Isn't it minus?
Did I do wrong?
Is it Y minus K?
It is y minus k. Yep, I did it wrong. Good catch, Corey. Okay. Y minus k squared. Okay. Now, do you remember back in chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3? We did something to equations to make them look like this look. This is a binomial squared. Binomial, like y minus 5 squared, y minus 10 squared. What process was that called again?
Completing the square.
What?
Completing the square.
Completing the square. Perfect. Okay, so to get this look right here, you want that look? You must complete the square. Okay, you must complete the square to get that look. Now you want the y minus k squared look. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get all the y's on one side, the x's on the other side. So separate the x's and the y's. And I got to tell you this. What you want is the y squared and the y on one side. Everything else goes to the other side. So if there was a number on this side, like plus 7, move it over to the other side. So this y squared plus 2y, I'm leaving it. I'll put an equal sign. I'll move the 2x over and leave it like that. Do you remember why I did this? Why did I leave a blank?
That's when you complete the square.
That's where the perfect square goes. Yeah, you guys, to complete the square, you need to make this a perfect square trinomial. This is perfect, y times y. This needs to be a perfect square. Where do you get that number from? How do you fill that blank in?
Half of the coefficient of the y squared.
Okay, half of the coefficient of the y term
Squared.
squared. You know what they call that though? They call that the B value. Remember the B? A, B, C? They say half the B value. Half the B value, whatever that is, and then Jenna, you said squared. Yeah. Okay, so B over 2 squared. Well, your B is 2. 2 over 2, square that. Well, this is 1 squared, the answer is positive 1. What do you do to the other side? Same thing. Whatever you do to the left, you got to do to the right. So plus 1, plus 1. Okay. Now you need to get this right here, this trinomial, to look like that. Well, that is now factorable. What's it factor into? What two binomials?
Y plus 1
Y what?
plus 1.
Y plus 1 times y plus 1 is this up here. So easy because you take the square root of this, the square root of this, put a plus there because that's plus. What do you do over there to make this look like that? Now notice they factored this. They have a number out in front times x minus a number. So what you got to think is they factored this to get x first. See, they have x. What did they factor out? What's the GCF?
-2.
Negative 2. They factored out a negative 2 times x. Well, when you factor out negative 2, you're just dividing by a negative 2. So it's going to be minus a half. Did I rewrite this equation in standard form? Yep, I did. Now, graph that equation. Well, guys, you wrote it like that because now you can pull out what? The vertex. What's the vertex? Anybody want to say it?
I do have a question.
Yeah, cool.
Why is it y plus down here, but it's minus up top? Like up there is y minus.
Why is it y plus 1?
It's, and up there, there's a minus.
Oh, so Corey, here, look. I can write this as y minus, okay, like
Oh.
that. Y minus minus 1 is y plus 1.
Oh.
You're going to tell me, I think, on the vertex, minus 1. Because this is a shift. Is this a shift left 1 or down 1? This is y, guys. It's down 1, yeah. So what I'm trying to get you to say is now, give me the vertex. What is the x value of the vertex?
-1.
Negative 1.
Or no, it's sorry, it's positive 1/2.
Okay, now she wants positive 1/2. Let's try that. 1/2, comma.
-1.
Did she get it right? Yeah. You know what? This is the one people make mistakes on all the time. Because where is the x? The x is over there, and the y is over here. So you know what most people do? They say this is the x value, this is the y value. They get it wrong, and they're in the wrong spot all the time. So yes, you got it right, Darren. That's it. Okay, but here's the deal. I need the focus. You won't get the focus until you find the p-value. Now, where's the p-value coming from? Right here. Look. See that? That, 4 times p, gives you that number. See, now, if you just set that equal to, let me just do this. 4p must give me -2. P is what? -1/2. Okay, that is going to help you find the focus. Sorry, I wrote that twice. Okay, here we go. I got some good information up here now. I hope this is, whoa, hope this is making sense to you. So here we go. There is, what I know is 1/2. There's 1, there's 1, there's -1, there's -1. 1/2, -1. Yes. Vertex is right there. The p-value is -1/2. Do I have to go down or to the left? Hey, y plus 1 squared. Is this a right, left, up, down? What is this? This is right or left, but your p-value is negative, so you should know, go which way? Left. This is negative 1. Where am I at? Where's my focus? Where is it? See, this is hard because I don't have graph paper, but this is over a half down 1. You're going backwards a half. You're where? 0, negative 1, yeah. Your focus is 0, negative 1. There it is. You know it goes this way, right, guys? This way? This way? What's the focal width? That way. That way. What's the focal width? What do you know about the focal width? Let's just pretend it's here. What do you know about one of these two ordered pairs? Wouldn't it be the... Look at the focus. Which one's going to be the same as the focus? The x is 0, yep. The x has to be 0. And then down here somewhere, the x has to be 0. So you will plug what into your equation? X equals 0. Go find your two y's. Right? So, if you would help me, because I don't see it, the equation was y plus 1 squared equals negative 2 times x, was it minus? Minus 1 half. Okay. But you know you're going to plug what in? 0. So you'll plug the 0 in here, and you will get negative 2 times negative 1 half, which is 1. And then, of course, you start solving by doing what we've been doing. Square root of both sides. Once you take the square root of both sides, you get y plus 1 equals plus or minus 1. Plus or minus 1, minus 1. What are the x values? Or y values?
Negative 2.
Okay. And 0. And 0. There it is. A quick sketch, just a quick. I just need 3 points. Focal width 2, vertex 1, shoot it that way or whatever way it goes, okay? Tomorrow is story problems, applications. So we're going to read a story, and we're going to go, oh, it's just the same thing we've been doing, except I got to read a story and fill in the numbers. So I think there's 2 slides tomorrow, and that's it. All right, will you open your book right now and do problem 39? Go do it, I'll catch up.